Let's talk about Japan. Ever since I was a kid, Japan was always one of those places I dreamed about visiting. I spent years watching videos of places like this, Instagram reels, TikTok videos.
We are here in the famous Nara Park here in Japan. One of them actually knocked over my tripod and it took me at least 10 minutes to get a start up. It took me at least 10 minutes because these guys kept knocking things over. Let's give it a try.
Walking through Nara Park was one of those moments where everything kind of hit at once. Seeing deer casually wandering around the park, being there after imagining for so long, to travel across the country 14 hours and experience it all in real life felt surreal.
I know it was bad, but I wanna hear you tell me just how bad. Would you do it all again, even if it had the same exact impact? Sniffing out can't screaming, tripping out words I eat it. Pretty good at conceding, dishing out how I'm treated. Switching up on your meaning, that don't make sense, but I just say okay. Trying to make it go away, breaking out what's up in my face. Breaking out what's up in my face.
It's chillest. Look at him, look at him.
How you used to talk to me, flashbang how I used to combat you. Snap back, baby, can we count to three? Can't live without. Watch me and count it out. Watch me and count it out. Watch me and count it out.
I'm sorry, but you tried biting, so I'm gonna have to push you away. I'm sorry. You sure? You want one? One more? There we go. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
Go to bed and wake up promises and run and make us much, and so we do it all again. Sharing spaces running.
How about you? You come here. Very respectful, thank you.
Quando o piano já não quer mais tocar.
Bow. 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 Oh, this guy's listening. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on here? You don't even have horns, he has horns.
Ter que ir pro xadrez, porque não tem mais onde ficar. Quando o prelúdio nem começar.
Wait,
E a semi-breve cansar de respira. Quando o trombone não
quite aggressive. You know, coming to this park, it really does speak to the Japanese culture, to, you know, how kind they are. It's been so big and so dramatic that it's even had an effect on animals. Like, can you imagine how strong the culture and traditions have to be for animals to even replicate what humans do, which is absolutely crazy. I'm sorry, man, I've finished. But like, these guys are so cute. Like, look at him, look at his eyelashes. This guy's trying to chase him away. Why? Why are you trying to chase him away? Well, like, it truly does, you know, mean a look, look, he's bound at least 5 times. I'm worried he's gonna headbutt me with his horns. Can you imagine? Here we go. That's it. That's all from me, buddy. That's all from me. Bro, they've been freaking sniffing my bag. Look at this. Look at this stain. Well, I guess they're clean animals. They're not dirty. Yeah, it's okay, come. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's all. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, buddy. Woo. Sometimes when they do get a little bit aggressive because you don't have any. Well, I kind of understand this guy's aggressiveness because I made him bow like 5 times and I didn't give him anything. So that charge was kind of justified. If I told you that you had 11 days to explore Japan, where would you even start? By this point, it was already day 8 for me, and somehow it felt like I'd barely scratched the surface. Every place felt completely different from the last. And even after a full week here, I still caught myself looking around thinking I can't believe I'm actually in Japan right now. And let me tell you something, the people here genuinely made the experience completely unforgettable. Everyone was so patient, respectful and kind. And in a way, it's kind of hard to explain until you actually experience it for yourself. Take it from a guy who lives in London. Every time I catch the train, everyone just kind of feels robotic to me. So many people getting chased around the park just because they don't know how to fend off some of the antelopes. I literally just came up with it on the spot as well. Came to the park and I was like, you know, maybe this might. I'll try a few different things. First, I put my forearm on their head. That didn't. I mean, they're kind of, you know, sheep in a way where their first instinct of defense or attack is to put their head down. So that didn't work. The next thing I did was literally just show them the outside of my coat, and somehow that worked. So yeah. A little tip for you guys. If you got a coat and you're in Nara Park, you're absolutely calm. Literally lift it up, rub it against his face, and if you do it a few times, they're just gonna back off. Everyone looks kind of depressed, no one speaks to each other, no one even cracks a smile to each other. But in Japan, it's completely different. Then you walk through places like Nara Park and see these ancient temples and buildings that have been standing for hundreds and hundreds of years, perfectly preserved. No matter how many people there are, it honestly felt like I was stepping into some kind of different world. Yep. I just found this kind of unique place. I was literally just walking by and I was like, hold up, this looks like quite a symbolic place to the Japanese. I'm not sure what happens here, so if there's anyone Japanese who can explain this, or anyone who knows really, just, I mean, it'd be cool to know what this is. I guess it's got something to do with water. But anyways, we come inside here. There's like some seating rooms. I don't know what this is. You've got a lot of scripture writing up here. If you walk through here, you get something like this, and it's got a belt up top. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what this does. It'll be cool to know what it does, or what it means. And I haven't forgotten to try the Osaka matcha, because I've already tried the Kyoto matcha. So don't freaking kill me, I will try it. I'm still here for another day and a half. But right now, all I care about is eating food, because I'm hungry as hell and I haven't eaten in several hours. Let me eat my food, let me get my crap together, and I'll get to that matcha, I promise. Ice cream? This vending machine ice cream is so good, by the way. It seems so good. A lot of the vending machine items in Japan are quite nice, actually. I just haven't filmed much of me tasting it. But yeah, I was talking about how I asked all my friends, even family members, believe it or not, I asked, are you free for literally just how many days? 11 days. And fortunately no one was up for it. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it myself. And thank God I did, because I don't think I would have had to be waiting for anyone, for them to pack their bags, for people to go to the bathroom, people being picky. You know, I'm for myself. You know what? I feel bad for him. I'm gonna finish off the ice cream and then I'll give him the cone. He's quite respectful as well. He doesn't come at you aggressive. He's bowed at least 10 times before approaching you. I'm so happy you got fed. He looks like, he is kind of limping, looks kind of rough. Where is he? He looks so rough. Seems like the only one here, and I don't know where his friends are. It's ice cream, buddy. Buddy wants to do a video of me. Do you want to be in the video? Bro, I'm having so much fun. It's literally, I think it's like 4 hours have literally passed by in a matter of 5 minutes in my eyes. So for the background noise, these guys are renovating yet another temple, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I get it, thank you. About to you as well. But so far, what a place. I mean, look at all these temples, at least 1,000 years old, at least.
The sun was starting to set and I was getting ready to head back. I was hungry and I was so exhausted from walking around when I suddenly got an Instagram notification from the guys I just met from earlier in Kyoto, and this is what they replied to my story with.
Turkish kebab. Got ice cream as well.
Okay, so what's the location?
Yeah, we'll meet there in it if you want. Yeah. Copy and paste the thing to you. Alright, I'll see you there, yeah?
Okay, I'm going off.
Alright, take care, bro. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna be meeting with the guys I met from Kyoto 2 days ago. Or yesterday, no, 2 days ago, which is crazy. So that'll be quite fun. I had no idea that they were gonna be in Osaka. I literally posted one story of me feeding a deer on my Instagram, because we exchanged Instagrams at the time in Kyoto, and he literally replied to my story in the matter of like 3 minutes, and I was like, bro, where are you at? We're here at the park as well. And I was like, alright, where's your location? He was like 10 minutes away from me. He was like, how comes we didn't bump into you? I'm like, bro, do you know how big the park is? It's at least, it's a huge park. If you haven't been to Nara Park, just hit it on Google Maps and then you'll see the size of the park. It's absolutely insane. But yeah, we're good. We're literally gonna meet up and grab some nice food. Yo, hold up. Is it just me or am I seeing things? What is that logo right there? I don't know if it's just me, but... What was that? I'm sure you guys heard that as well. That was not... Holy moly. Wow. I'm actually curious to find out where the sound is coming from. Seemed to have been coming from my place. It was echoing throughout the whole park. I was like, where on earth is the sound coming from? I'm so late to meet these guys. I'm actually so late. Yo. You alright? You alright, bro?
Is this the spot? Is that a GoPro?
No, this is a DJI.
Do you know where to
like
get
2 tripods and that.
Flipping hell. Do you know walking around with that is crazy?
And you haven't even wore it once. You probably wore it once.
I have.
Just
At
one.
the start I was wearing it.
gave up.
And then I gave up.
Yeah, I volunteered.
And then one has been the cameraman for like... In Tokyo, 4 days I was the cameraman.
Half Turkish, half Pakistan.
Oh!
You're half Turkish?
Yes.
Wow, no way. tastes like straight out of McDonald's.
I told you.
Yeah.
It's literally Tropicana, bro.
What a day. I'm gonna go absolutely shut off and go to sleep. But with a bit of snacks right here. Got a nice little lightly salted hard fried potato chips. Tomorrow we're back to Tokyo. But yeah, that's all from today. Hopefully content today was 10 out of 10. A lot of people lose the enjoyment just so they can get that extra footage for the vlog, but me, I've managed to maintain both the enjoyment and the vlogging. So 3 more days in Japan.
I think one thing this trip taught me is that you really shouldn't be afraid to travel alone. I know solo traveling sounds scary at first, but places like Japan honestly makes it so much easier and safer than you think. And some of the best moments happen when you're completely outside your comfort zone. At the end of the day, trips like this become stories you carry with you for the rest of your life. Maybe one day you'll be sitting around with your family and friends and talking about the time you randomly decided to fly across the world on your own. And trust me, you'll be glad you did it, and instead of wondering what would have happened if you never went. So essentially, don't be afraid to travel on your own. Go live life. Solo traveling is super underrated if I haven't said so already.
Until then, hey, we're still walking.